How does your garden grow, Mary?
Welcome to Tarangi Farm. My name's Mary and here are two of my gorgeous grandsons. This is Hamish and Hayden. How old are you, Hamish?
I am 10
When was your
years
birthday?
old. Yesterday?
Yesterday you turned 10. And Hayden, how old are you?
5.
5. And your cousins. And they both live on the farm together. So today what we're doing is we're getting the very last of the walnuts. We're under a big old walnut tree. That all, have a look around, just around the edges. This will be our very last. Usually we get buckets full because, you know, they fall during a certain period in the autumn, in the fall. Right, so here we are over at the big table where we've got our crop of walnuts. Now we're going to dry these walnuts for 3 to 6 weeks until they're very dry. The boys at the moment are looking through the walnuts. They're looking for the ones that are looking very dark and black. And yes, and they have holes in them, exactly, Hamish, that's right. And they're throwing them into the cardboard box. We won't waste them, we'll use them on the fire and use them as the fire starters. Every couple of days we'll roll the walnuts. Do you want to do that, boys? Can you just give the walnuts a bit of a roll? And because we've, right, that's great, thank you. And that gives them all a chance to be aired, and the sun comes through and hits them, but they're sheltered. And after maybe 3 weeks, we'll crack a couple of nuts and see what they taste like. If they taste good, if they taste dry, if they snap when you eat them, then they're ready. Then after that, what I do is, or what we do here on the farm, is we use stocking. I push them into there, right down through the stocking, and hang them. So this protects them from any rodents, but it also makes sure that air goes through them, and they can store in there for a long time. They say that walnuts will survive happily in the shell for 6 months, maybe three to 6 months. You can also freeze them, and they will freeze very well. Walnuts are a superfood. They are high in protein, high in fat, but the good kind of fat, the kind of fat you need if you want to help prevent coronary disease, diabetes, stroke. Eat a few a day, a few raw nuts a day, and very, very beneficial. So walnut trees are good to grow, especially if you've got the room. You want a summer that's hot and dry and a winter that's cold. They don't do so well in a humid climate because they attract some diseases. They don't like their feet wet. They'll get rot in their roots. So you need to have free draining soil down to probably about 2 meters. They are self-pollinating, but if you have if you have more than one walnut tree, they will produce even bigger crops because they'll pollinate more than if you've only got one tree. If you buy a grafted tree, then you can expect to start to get a reasonable crop after 5 years. But if you try to grow from a seed without grafting it, then expect 10 to 15 years before you get a crop. I think that's all I can think of at the moment, but of course, as always, we will add any other information that I have forgotten at the time. So, thanks for clicking on our site, and we hope to see you again.